we are now at topic 6, which helps us provide an answer to the question, who is liable if property contributed to the partnership is lost? Simple lang naman. Remember the doctrine in your sales law, res perit domino. The owner bears the loss. You see, sometimes the property itself is contributed to the partnership, in which case it is the partnership which is the owner. And so, if the property is lost, it would be the partnership which bears the loss because it is now the partnership which owns it. However, sometimes the contributed property is not really contributed as a whole. Sometimes only portions of various rights ang kinocontribute. For example, only the usufruct. So it is still the partner who technically owns the property. It is only that the partnership may use the property or is entitled to the fruits of the property if the property is fruit bearing. So that's scenario number 1. Specific indeterminate thing that is not fungible, basically not consumable, where only the usufruct is contributed to the partnership. If that thing is lost, then of course, it is still the contributing partner who is the owner of the thing. And therefore, applying res perit domino, it is the contributing partner who bears the loss. Now, next, specific indeterminate thing, the ownership of which is transferred to the partnership. Res perit domino, it is now the partnership who owns the property and therefore the partnership bears the loss. For fungible things, of course, it is the partnership which must bear the loss. No surprise, di ba? Next, things contributed to be sold by the partnership. It is the partnership as well who bears the loss. We still apply res perit domino because there is no doubt that the partnership was intended to be the owner. Remember that jus dispodendi or the right to dispose is part of the bundle of rights that come with ownership. Hindi ka pwedeng magbenta ng hindi sayo. Unless of course there is a contract of agency. Pero dito, there is none. So yung transmittal of the thing to the partnership for sale, for the partnership to sell, that is basically a transfer of ownership. Again, jus dispodendi is something that only the owner of the property can exercise. Remember the Latin phrase that you might have studied in your sales law, nemo dat quod non habet. You cannot dispose of what you cannot have. You cannot give away what you can't have. What you don't have, rather. So, hindi mo pwedeng ibenta yung hindi mo pagmamayari. Therefore, if it is the partnership who sells these things, then it is the partnership who owns them. And if they are lost, then it is the partnership being the owner who should bear the loss. Now, finally, things brought and appraised in the partnership inventory. Of course, bilang nasa bahagi na nga siya ng inventaryo ng partnership, we can reasonably presume that it is the partnership who owns them. Otherwise, they would not be included in the partnership books as part of the partnership property. Necessarily, it is the partnership which should bear the loss. Of course, the table that you saw in this slide and in the previous slides, they all presuppose the delivery of the thing. A thing intended to be contributed to the partnership must be delivered to the partnership. Hanggat hindi pa na-deliver sa partnership yung thing, the partnership cannot be said to be owner of the thing. Even if it is a specific and determinate thing intended to be transferred to the ownership. As long as hindi pa siya na-deliver sa partnership, the loss of the thing shall be borne by the partner.